back here at the popular District 15, and today we are bringing you to the only one-bedder unit located along the prestigious address of Amber Road. Now this is freehold in tenure and under the quantum of $1 million. So do join us on this home tour as we bring you 2 suites at Amber. So this project itself, TOP in 2010, freehold in tenure. It is a small size project, only about 28 units, so very exclusive. So there are a total of 11 units of 1-bedder, 15 units of 2-bedder, and only 2 units of 3-bedder located within suites at Amber itself. And it also does come with a swimming pool on the top floor, as well as fitness room. Now let's pull out the map as I share more with you about the amenities in this surrounding. In terms of the ease of connectivity, you can see that there is a Tanjong Katong MRT which is currently under construction. Once it's ready, it's only about 300 odd meters away from where we are at Suites at Amber. So in the future, it will only take you about 7 stops along the Thomson-East Coast Line via this Tanjong Katong MRT to get to Shenton Way stations where many Grade A offices are located around there. So the estimated completion of Tanjong Katong MRT is actually around 2024, which is next year. Now for those who drive, we are just 2 minutes away from ECP via the Tanjong Katong flyover. And for education purposes, there is no shortage of schools within 1 to 2 kilometers. For your grocery and shopping needs, you can find Katong Shopping Centre, Parkway Parade, I12 Katong and Katong V. For nature lovers, you'll be delighted to know that East Coast Park is just a few minutes walk away via an underpass. Let's touch a little bit on the floor plan analysis. So for our unit right here is sized at 474 square feet because a comfortable dining area, kitchenette, living area, master bedroom with ensuite as well as a household shelter for your storage needs. Now of course, there is another floor plan for a 1-bedder unit within Suites at Amber itself. So as a comparison, for that layout, it's a 635 square feet layout and it does comes with an additional guest room or study room, and it also has its own little balcony area. So whether you prefer a space with a balcony or an entire livable space like our unit right here, then that will be entirely up to your preference. Alright, let's start with the interior of our unit right here. This is the living space. You can see that it's actually pretty spacious for a 1-bedder unit sized at 474 square feet. So I would think that you really do have this nice bay window area. You could put up some cushion, so when your guests come over, they could just like sit over here. And of course, you have a sofa sit right here, and we have a high desk. You could do your work here, and a lot of natural lighting is coming in. And of course, you have a very good distance between your sofa and towards your TV console area. Now let's take a look at the dining area over here. I think it's quite a comfortable size. Pretty large square dining table right here. Yeah, so behind me, washer, dryer. I think it's great that it's tucked at the corner so it's not like a random spot. And you do have a L-shaped kitchen countertop over here. I think this makes for a very comfortable kitchenette, in fact, for a 1-bedder unit. And of course, you do have your top hung cabinetries already done up. Below, you also have storage space and a slot for your oven. And of course, a good size fridge that you could just slot right here. You do have your sink area. And now, if you do want to maximize your space and you don't want to put a dining table over here, I think what you could potentially do is to create like a retractable table. When you do want to have your meal times, you can pull it out and then can sit over here and your partner over there and enjoy a nice meal together. And then when you want the space, you can just put it back down. Right beside the kitchenette, you do have a household shelter area. I think this could potentially be converted into like a walk-in pantry. So you know, you walk in, you know, get your dry goods and come out here for your cooking. I think that's really convenient. Now before we head into the master, let me touch a little bit more on the pricing analysis. So there are quite a number of new launches in the District 15 area that are coming up. Amber Park, freehold in tenure, its PSF is trending about 2,007 odd to 2,800 odd PSF. Coastline Residences also freehold in tenure, PSF ranging from 2,800 odd to 3,000 odd. And of course, further down the road, you do have Tembusu Grand, which is a 99-year leasehold project. So for this project itself, the estimated launch price is at $2,300 to $2,400 odd. So coming back to our unit at Suites at Amber, freehold in tenure, here, we are asking at a price quantum of $950,000. Our PSF is about $2,000. Now, in terms of the overall quantum, you can observe a huge PSF disparity between our unit right here at Suites at Amber as compared to the new launches available in the vicinity. Now, this gives us a very good margin of safety for buyers to enter into our quantum today, given that the PSF disparity is a good 300 to 800 odd. Now, let me touch a little bit more on the resale projects in the vicinity as well. The Shaw Residences, TOP 2013, now this is a 103 leasehold project, asking at a quantum of 1.05 to 1.165. The Cape, TOP in 2015, Freehold, 1.2 to 1.5 million in the asking price. Amber Sky, TOP in 2017, Freehold, and it is asking at approximately $1.59 million. Yanyan, which just TOP in 2022 last year, this is a freehold project and it is asking for $1.25 million for the one bidder units there. Now, pulling up our unit details right here at Suites at Amber again, you can see that our quantum of $950,000 is one of the lowest that you can find in this vicinity. Now, the general behavior of freehold projects is that the upward trend will take place gradually. So what would help with the spur of growth would be the transactions and the developments around this area. And not forgetting that this area located in the RCR region, which is still in high demand amongst many buyers. So this places Suites at Amber at a very good place for potential buyers to purchase into our project today. Let me just share a little bit more on the recent buyer stamp duty increment. How the increase in the buyer stamp duty would potentially increase the demand for properties below $1.5 million quantum. So if we were to pull out the buyer stamp duty rates, only properties below the $1.5 million mark are not affected by the recent increment, where $1 million to $1.5 million properties still remains at approximately 4% for the buyer stamp duty, and for properties below $1 million is approximately 3%. So needless to say, for buyers who are looking to purchase as an investment, they may now look for properties which are below the $1.5 million quantum mark. And of course, this is so as to reduce their cash upfront as well as to enter at an affordable price quantum as an investment. Moreover, for our unit right here at Suites at Amber, one bidder unit at $950,000, which sets your BSD at 3%, yet you still get to enjoy the same location convenience as compared to the other one bidder counterparts, which are ranging from above $1 million, with some even crossing the $1.5 million quantum mark. So if you are looking for a one bidder unit and would like to keep your BSD at the lowest tier of about 3%, then you could definitely consider our unit right here at Suites at Amber, asking at only $950,000.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all those lonely nights and heartbreaks.
Alright, now let's go check out the master bedroom. So as we enter into this room, you can see that it is very well lit. So typically in your master bedroom, you only has one side of windows, but over here you get two good side of windows. So in fact, if you turn off the lights in the daytime, I think you do get a lot of natural lighting coming in, and you can even open up the window. I believe you'll get really good ventilation as well. This facing is actually towards the southwest, and over here this facing is towards the southeast. So of course, towards this side you might get a little bit of western exposure, but I think nowadays, you could always get the solar films to paste on the panels or get a blackout curtain. There is the bay window area. I think what you could do is, if let's say you do want to have a TV in your room, you could put like a console over here or a little table and put your TV right here. I think that would be really nice to just cuddle up and watch a TV with the nature as your backdrop. So towards my right side, there is this two-panel wardrobe space, pretty sizable for a cabinet. And let's go check out the ensuite. So of course, right behind me is the master ensuite. So over here, what I think is really interesting is that it has a sunken bath concept. So I suppose, some days you want to take a little bath, you could always fill that up. I think what you'll notice is that instead of a small ventilation window, you do get a large frosted full panel. So this allows for a lot of natural lighting coming in and yet still protecting your privacy. Now let's break it down further in terms of the numbers through our financial analysis. Now, assuming you're a single 35 years old working professional with an income of approximately $6,000 per month based on a full asking price of $950,000, LTV 75%, loan tenure of 30 years at an interest rate of approximately 4%, this places your mortgage per month to be $3,402. Now factoring in your CPF OA, which amounts to $1,380, which could be used to offset your mortgage. So your your monthly cash outflow would then be approximately 2022. Now, if you were to purchase this as an investment property, you could definitely rent it out for long term because this is freehold in status, and look at the rental performance in this area, averaging around 3,500 odd per month. You can definitely cover your monthly repayment fully. So even after you less off your MCST amount of approximately $265, you would still have an excess of about 1,200 odd dollars. So if you were to purchase into our unit right here at Suites at Amber as an investment, your tenant is kind of paying for your freehold property that is located right here along Amber Road in District 15. Just to touch a little bit on the future transformation along the East Coast, of course there is the Thomson-East Coast Line that runs from Woodlands North all the way to Sungai Bedok. So with Tanjong Katong just about 300 odd meters away, this would definitely help as an exit strategy in the future if you do decide to exit the property. And of course, as part of the URA master plan, the reclaimed Long Island could also be developed for housing and be integrated with coastal parks and recreational spaces. So although at the point of our filming, there hasn't been any concrete timeline for this Long Island plan, but we do believe that when this Long Island plan does take place, it will inject a lot of life and vibrancy into the entire East Coast belt, which will create potential future growth for our project right here, Suites at Amber, that is located along Amber Road. Thank you for staying to the end of this home tour with us. Once again, if you are looking for a one-bedder unit, freehold in tenure, under the price quantum of $1 million that is located within the prime district of District 15, located along Amber Road, do give our listing team a call. Our contact details are down below. And do also subscribe to all of PropertyLimBrothers YouTube channels. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. My name is Yanyan and PropertyLimBrothers, always happy to show you the place. What happened? It's a one-bedder freehold under the price quantum of $1 million along the prestigious address of Amber Road. So my name is Yanyan and what is this?
Okay, my name.
So we like okay. You do have all the cabinetry.